Plant FAQs. Celosia dragon's breath. Is Celosia dragon's breath a perennial? Celosia dragon's breath is typically grown as an annual in most climates. It can be a tender perennial in USDA hardiness zones 10 to 11, where the temperatures remain warm year-round. How to grow Celosia dragon's breath. To grow Celosia dragon's breath, plant it in a location with full sun and well-draining soil. Start seeds indoors 6 to 8 weeks before the last frost date, or sow them directly in the garden after the danger of frost has passed. Keep the soil consistently moist but not waterlogged. Once seedlings are established, thin them to 12 to 18 inches apart. Fertilize monthly with a balanced fertilizer to promote healthy growth and vibrant blooms. Is Celosia dragon's breath toxic to dogs? No, Celosia dragon's breath is not toxic to dogs. It is considered safe for pets and can be grown in gardens where dogs and other pets have access. How to care for Celosia dragon's breath. Care for Celosia dragon's breath by planting it in full sun and well-draining soil. Water regularly to keep the soil consistently moist, but avoid waterlogging. Mulch around the base of the plant to retain moisture and suppress weeds. Fertilize monthly with a balanced, water-soluble fertilizer. Deadhead spent flowers to encourage continuous blooming. Is Celosia dragon's breath deer-resistant? Yes, Celosia dragon's breath is deer-resistant. The plant's texture and taste make it less appealing to deer, making it a good choice for gardens in areas with high deer populations. Can Celosia dragon's breath be kept indoors during winter? Yes, Celosia dragon's breath can be kept indoors during winter. Move the plant to a bright location with plenty of indirect sunlight. Reduce watering during the winter months, but do not let the soil dry out completely. Maintaining higher humidity levels can also help the plant thrive indoors. How to greenhouse Celosia dragon's breath. To greenhouse Celosia dragon's breath, provide it with a well-ventilated space that receives plenty of sunlight. Maintain temperatures between 70 to 85 degrees Fahrenheit during the day and slightly cooler at night. Ensure the greenhouse has good air circulation to prevent fungal diseases. Water regularly to keep the soil moist, but not waterlogged, and fertilize monthly. How to grow Celosia dragon's breath in a planter. To grow Celosia dragon's breath in a planter, choose a container with good drainage holes. Use a well-draining potting mix and plant the Celosia at the same depth it was in its previous container. Place the planter in a location that receives full sun. Water regularly to keep the soil moist, and fertilize monthly with a balanced, water-soluble fertilizer. Ensure the planter is large enough to accommodate the plant's mature size, allowing for adequate growth. Is dragon's breath Celosia cold tolerant? Dragon's breath Celosia is not cold tolerant. It is a warm weather plant that thrives in temperatures above 60 degrees Fahrenheit. Exposure to frost or prolonged cold temperatures can damage or kill the plant. What happens to dragon's breath Celosia after summer? After summer, as temperatures drop, dragon's breath Celosia will begin to decline. In colder climates, it will not survive the frost and will die back. In warmer climates, zones 10 to 11, it can continue to grow as a perennial. If you want to extend its life, you can move it indoors or into a greenhouse before the first frost. Where is dragon's breath Celosia native to? Dragon's breath Celosia is a cultivar of Celosia arginea, which is native to tropical regions of Africa, Asia, and South America. It thrives in warm, humid climates. Where to buy Celosia dragon's breath seed? You can buy Celosia dragon's breath seeds from local garden centers, nurseries, and online retailers. Websites like Amazon, Etsy, Burpee, and Park Seed often have seeds available for purchase. Always ensure you buy from reputable sellers to get high-quality seeds.